Hello everyone, welcome to the channel Aptitude Adda 3.0 English version. Please subscribe the channel to get the notifications of the latest videos from our channel. So today we are going to discuss about percentages, successive type questions based on population. In the previous video, we discussed about income, expenditure and saving type questions, that too on successive. So here today we are going to discuss about the population type questions. So let me take the first question. Today's first question is the actually I have taken the questions from lower basics. So first question is the population of a village is increasing by 10 percentage successively. Then what is the overall increase percentage of the population in the village after 2 years? Let us try to solve this question. What he is saying about yesterday I have told you. Let us see. First of all, we will try to take a formula of these successive type questions. So what is the formula here is basically x plus y plus x into y upon 100. Why do we use this formula? This is a basic concept of successive. So here we use this formula to get overall increase overall increase or decrease in percentages. So this formula is used only for calculating overall increase or decreasing in percentage values. So here let us try to take the condition of the question. What the condition says is 10 percentage is increasing in the first year and the 10 percentage is increasing in second year. How they are increasing? They are increasing successively. Successively means, so I have taken the first one as x and I have taken the second one as y. So substitute these values in the formula, you will get the answer. So here 10 plus 10 plus 10 into 10 upon 100, and overall you will get the answer. Actually today I am trying to teach you in near about three types for these type of questions, three methods, best three methods for these type of questions. So here let us try to understand the basic formula for this. This is the formula, and if we solve in this we will get the answer directly. So here 0 zeros gets cancelled and what is left here? 1. So 10 plus 10 is 20, 20 plus 1 is 21 percentage. Overall 21 percentage is increased. But here I have a better method than that, which is ratio method is like a gunshot for each and every type of questions. So here you have to practice ratio method very much. This is the important method for aptitude learning. So here I am taking it as, in the condition of the question is 10 percentage and 10% increasing. So what are the values, fraction values of 10 percentage? Fraction values of 10 percentage is 1 by 10, 1 by 10. I will take it in ratio. I will convert this fraction into the ratios. So this is first year is to second years, isn't it? So here if the value of the population is 10 units in the first year, before before it increased, if it is 10, then after it is increasing by 1 unit, then how much it will be here? It will be 11. Then later, at the starting of the second year again, if the total population, this remaining population comes here again. So here again, here in the starting of second year, if it is 10, again it is increased to how much? It is increased to 11 units. So in successive concept both the we multiply both the ratios here to get the exact values. Here what do we get? Here a is to b, if you want to understand this, you watch the previous video, you will understand it in a better way. So here if you see A is to B, B is to C. So if these two goes, what is remaining here? A is to C. We will get the value of previous, before 2 years population and after 2 years population value. So this is before 2 years and this is after 2 years value. So here if you multiply these two, you will get 100, and if you multiply these two, you will get 121. So how much population is increased here? How much population is increased here? It is increased 21 in units. If he asks you in percentage, actually the question is asking in total percentage. So what it is? 21 upon total percentage is increased on what? This value 100. So upon 100 into 100 gives you 21 percentage. If you take the formula also, you will get 21 percentage. If you do by ratio method also, you will get 21 percentage. And for these type of questions, overall percentage or overall loss, overall increased, overall decreased, if these type of, you have to tackle if these type of questions, there is another method which is taking boxes. Let me explain you how. So what is the question here is, in the first year, for the first year we will take one box, and the second year we will take two boxes. If we asked for the 3 years, we will take here three boxes. If we asked for the four years, we will take four boxes here. So actually no need to take boxes, but for better explanation I am explaining you this. So here let us see what the question is saying. In the first year it is increased by 10 percentage. Increased means plus, isn't it? In the first year it is increased by 10 units, and in the second year also it is increased by 10 units. What is this box? This box is increasing successively. Here this 10 percentage, let us take in percentage values now. For the first year 10 percentage, and for second year successively increasing here. So here let us take 10 percentage is increasing means plus. Here also it is increasing by 10 percentage. But what is happening in the second year? If you convert this question into compound interest, what is compound interest? Compound interest means interest upon interest. Here 10 percentage, 10 percentage of the interest, this is actual interest, 10 percentage of this interest will calculated here. So what is 10 percentage of 10 percentage? 10 percentage of 10 percentage, it is plus 1. Calculate plus 10 percentage of plus 10 percentage, how much? Plus 10 percentage of 10. Here if you consider it as units, plus 10 percentage of 10, how much? 10 upon 100 into 10, you will get 1 unit. So this 1 percentage is increasing in the second year. This is successive concept. So here if you calculate all these, if you add all these, you will get 21 percentage easily. 10 plus 10 20, and 20 plus 1 is 21 percentage. This is the best method to use these type of questions. So here if you see, I have taken decreasing concept also. These three methods are very important. Why? This method and the first formula method, don't use formula method, it is a waste of time. This method is perfect for each and every type of questions like this. If the question is asked about overall increase percentage in profit or loss, in compound interest, in population, in salary based questions, in circles, rectangles, triangles, whatever, if he asked about the overall percentage increment, then these type of questions, this type of method is very easy to solve that type of questions. So here let us see uh, the decrease type of question. Here is the question. The population of a village is decreasing by 10 percentage successively, then what is the overall decrease percentage of the population? in the village after 2 years. Let us see. Let us try to solve this question. Here I am trying to solve this question in ratio method. First of all, in ratio method in first year and second year. After second year, before the increment increasing starts, and here after 2 years. So here what is given in the condition, decreasing by 10 units, decreasing by 10 percentage. What is the value of fraction value of these percentages? 1 by 10. So here if we consider it as 10, then how much population is remain left here? If you see, 1 unit is decreasing from the total population, so we get here 9. In the same way, in the second year it continues to 9. So here if you see, 9 into 9 81, successive concept, we have to multiply. So 10 into 10 is 100. So how much it is decreasing in units? How much value it is decreasing in units? It is decreasing by 19 units, and the question's condition is about percentage. So here in denominator you have to take 100. Why? Because the comparison is with this, because the comparison is going on with the total previous population. So here 100 into 100, we will get 19 percentage. We will get 19 percentage. 19, totally 19% is decreased in 2 years. Some of the people, what they do is, for the first year it is decreased by 10 percentage, and in the second year it is decreased by 10 percentage. Totally it is decreased by 20 percentage. This is the answer, but it is wrong. This answer is wrong, perfectly wrong. The perfect answer is 19 percentage. So here let us try to solve this question in boxes form. So here let us take one box for the first year and the second box for the two boxes. One box for the first year, two boxes for the second year. So here actually this can be done in mind. These are actually mind games. Actually I was trying to break this from 2 months. I am trying to break this from 2 months. So listen it carefully. So here in the first year it is decreased by 10 units, isn't it? It is decreased by 10 units. In the second year also it is decreased by 10 units. Now what about this? Minus 10 percentage of 10 units. Which units? Minus 10 units. Now let us calculate. Minus 10 percentage of minus 10 units. Let us see. Minus 10%. Minus minus gets cancelled. Off means into. 10 upon 100 into 100. 0 zeros gets cancelled. Sorry, 10 units. 0 zeros gets cancelled. And what is remaining here? Plus 1. Why? Minus minus gets cancelled here. So here what do we get here is 1 plus 1. So here if you see, by adding all these, what do we get? Minus 10 plus minus 10 is minus 20, plus 1 is answer. Totally answer is minus 19 percentage. What is the meaning of minus 19 percentage here? It is decreasing. Clear? Is it clear? See, minus means it is decreasing. Totally it is decreasing how much? 19 percentage. Some of the people in this case also, they will directly write answer as 20 percentage, but it isn't right. So you have to see the concept of successiveness, isn't it? So I have taken another question, not taking just 10 percentages. I have twisted the question with 25 percentage and 20 percentage. So let us try to solve this question. The question is, the population of a village is increasing successively by 25 percentage and 20 percentage. Then what is the overall increase percentage in the village after 2 years? So here it is asked by increase. So I will directly try to solve this question in taking one box for first year and two boxes for the second year. So here the first condition is plus 25 percentage is increased in the first year, and plus 20 percentage is increased in the second year, but here it is increasing successively, so 20 percentage of the 25 will also increase here. So 20 percentage of the 25 is how much? 20 percentage of 25 is nothing but 5. 20%, you calculate here, 20 percentage of the 25 is 5, so plus 5. So overall how much it increased? It increased by 50 percentage. Totally it increased by 50 percentage. If you take the same question in decreasing format, if you take the same question in the decreasing format, here for the first year it is decreased by 25 percentage, 25 units, let us take it as units, 25 units, and the second year it is decreased by 20 units. And what about this? Here minus 20 percentage of minus 25, minus 20 percentage of minus 25. So how much? Minus minus gets cancelled, 25 25s and 5 5s. So 5, what kind of 5 it is? Plus 5, plus 5. So here we get plus 5, so here we get plus 5. So after calculating all these, you will get the decrease, exact decrease percentage successively, total overall decrease. So after, what here is minus 25 plus minus 25 is nothing but minus 45, minus 45, and here plus 5 is, we get minus 40% decrease, minus 40% decrease in 2 years. If we asked about the 3 years, then you have to take first box for the first year, 2 boxes for second year, and 3 boxes in third year, and the same concept goes on. So here let us try to solve somewhat twisted questions taking these concepts in population. Always see here, competitive exams he will never ask same type of questions, always we have to twist ourselves the questions. So here I have twisted the question with the values here, and in one question we are going to calculate, in one question we are going to try, we are trying to solve 3 questions. So here the question is like this: the population of a village is increasing successively by 25 percentage and 20 percentage. If now the population is 6,000, see here 6,000 is given value after 2 years. If now the population is 6,000, then what is the total increase percentage of population in 2 years, or what was the population before 2 years, or how much total population increased in 2 years? See here there are 3 terms in the last of the question. What are those 3 terms is, then what is the total increase percentage of population in 2 years? This is first term. Maybe he can ask the question of this. If not, what was the population before 2 years? He can twist the question. If not, he can twist the question as how much total population increased in 2 years. That means he may ask the difference between population before 2 years and population after 2 years. So here let us try to solve this question in ratio method, because the ratio method is the perfect method to solve 3 types of question within a short span of time. So here let us try to solve this question. Given percentages are 25 percentage, given percentages are 25 percentage and 20 percentage. So what is the fraction value of 25 percentage is 1 by 4, and the fraction value of 20 percentage is 1 by 5. So here how much it is increased? If the population is 4, how much it is increased 1 unit, then the population becomes 5. Here the population is 5, and how much it is increased? It is increased by 1 unit, so it is 6. If you see the population before 2 years and after 2 years, you will get the exact values here. So after multiplication of these ratios, you will get the value, which is 4 is 2. Let it be, we can calculate much more. 2 is to 3, we get 2 is to 3. Now with this ratio we are going to calculate each and every value, you see it. So here The first condition of the question is what was the total increase of population, sorry, what is the total increase percentage of the population in 2 years? Actually, to find out total overall percentage, we doesn't need the exact value 6,000, 4,000. Let it be, leave it. If he asked about the overall percentage, you can take this units and solve it. So how much it is increased here, how much it is increased, this is before 2 years and this is after 2 years. So how many units it is increased here? It is increased by 1 unit. On what does it increased? It increased on the previous 2 years population. The previous 2 years population is 2. So what is half? What is the value of half? It is 50 percentage. Overall percentage increased is 50 percentage. Now let us go to the another condition of the question. The question says what was the population before 2 years? What was the population before 2 years? We don't know the exact value. Let us see the value given in the question is, that means, see here, this value is after 2 years value. In the question it says it as 6,000 total population. Now the population is 6,000. That means if 3 units, if we consider the 3 units as 6,000, then 1 unit value is 2,000. 1 unit value is 2,000. Now here the population before 2 years is 2 units. So 2 units value is nothing but 4,000. 2 units value nothing is 4,000. So this 4,000 is the exact answer for this type of condition. And the next condition is how much population increased in 2 years. How much population is increased here? 1 unit. It is increasing by 1 unit, and the value of 1 unit is 2,000, which is 2,000 answer. Check it here, how much it is increased, 4,000 and 6,000. How much it is increased here? It increased by 2,000. Answer, 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 answer. For everything, for every question which is twisted, ratio method is the perfect method to find out all type of answers. So here I have taken another question, and the question somewhat I have twisted myself. So here it is, the population of a village is increasing successively by 25 percentage and 20 percentage if the population is increased by 2,000 in these 2 years. See, in the previous question I gave you the value of 6,000 after 2 years, but now in this question I gave you the value of increased population in 2 years. Then what was the population before 2 years? Maybe he can ask this. If not, he can ask what is the population now. So let us try to solve this question within so you have to remember all these fraction values. So I remembered all these fraction values, so I will directly write. He is asking about increase. 25 percentage means 4 is to 5. 20 percentage means 5 is to 6. You have to write it directly. Don't take this again and again. If you practice well, you can directly come up to here. Not up to here, directly 2 is to 3. You can solve all these questions in your mind. Actually, we doesn't need any pen. There is no pen required for these type of questions also. In higher levels also, we doesn't need any type of pens in mathematics. So here let us try to solve this. It is 2 is to 3 here. So now what is the question's condition is totally increased value is given in the question. What is the increased value in units? The increased value in units is 1 unit, and the 1 unit is equals to 2,000. Then what about this? So here it is asked, the next condition is what was the population before 2 years? What was the population is before 2 years? What was the population? It was 4,000. And what is the population after 2 years? It is 6,000. If 1 unit value is 2,000, then 2 units value is 4,000. 3 units value is 6,000. Answer. So I prefer for the ratio method. If the overall increase or overall decrease percentages is asked, directly go to this concept. Don't use formulas and don't use anything. This concept is very important concept for overall profit or overall loss percentage, if not overall increase in percentage, overall decrease in percentage. Today's video is only this much. So thank you for watching my channel. Take care.